The impact of COVID-19 and the resulting postponement of thousands of overseas golf trips has caused a backup on the tee that is likely to be felt throughout 2022 and possibly beyond. Besides those who have seen their golf trips put on hold, there is a massive and continuously growing number of golfers who are anxious to plan a trip to Scotland, Ireland, or England at the very first opportunity. Perhaps you're one of them. Understanding that it is never too early to begin the planning process, many of our members have begun to do exactly that, especially those who are looking to play some of the marquee courses in Scotland and Ireland, where the 2022 tee sheets are likely to fill up in record time. It's at times like these that the service and expertise of a golf travel company can really ease the burden of the planning process. It's also where a little bit of flexibility in terms of when to go and where to play can really work in your favor. With all of this in mind, here's a few of the best destinations to consider for your 2022 golf trip across the pond. If you're looking to play Open Championship courses, you won't find any in the Highlands. What you will find, however, is the highest ranked course in Scotland by Golf Digest and plenty of space on the tee sheets. Of course, the headliner here is Royal Dornoch, where both the golf and the setting is nothing short of sublime. Near Inverness, Castle Stuart is a modern classic that delivers one of the finest overall experiences in golf, while Nairn Golf Club is home to arguably the finest putting surfaces in all of Scotland. And then there's Burgh, which simply must be seen to be believed. On the other hand, if it's Open Championship courses that you're after, you won't find a higher concentration of them anywhere than England's Gulf Coast. In total, Royal Birkdale, Royal Lytham and St Anne's, and Royal Liverpool have hosted the Open some 33 times, with another already on the schedule at Hoylake. If it weren't for their royal neighbors, the other courses nearby could anchor an England golf trip all by themselves. Southport and Ainsdale is a two-time Ryder Cup venue, while Formby is a past host of the Amateur Championship. And then there's Hillside, which could easily host an Open of its own and, according to Greg Norman, is home to the best back nine in Britain. Some might say that the London Heathland represents the finest collection of inland courses on the globe. Toss in the outstanding links courses within just a couple hours of the city, and you have a combination that is difficult to beat. Near London, Sunningdale delivers one of the best 36-hole days in golf, with two courses currently ranked in the World Top 100. Not far away is Swinley Forest, which architect Harry Colt deemed to be his least bad course. And then there's St George's Hill and the Berkshire, which may be less heralded than their neighbors, but certainly no less worthy of play. Those in search of links golf will find three current and former hosts of the Open along the nearby shores of the Channel Coast. Royal Cinque Ports hosted the championship on 2 occasions, while Prince's had the honor just once, in 1932 when Gene Sarazen introduced the game to his sand wedge. Royal St. George's takes top billing here, of course, and will surely be a popular ticket in 2022 after the course hosts the Open Championship this summer for the 15th time. The Northwest has long been the odd region out when it comes to Ireland golf trips, but those who make the journey to this rugged and remote corner of the island are rewarded with some of the most spectacular links courses that the game has to offer, as well as some of the warmest hospitality in Ireland. There's a decent chance that you haven't heard of any of these courses, and none have managed to crack the World Top 100 yet, but the impression they leave on the traveling golfer is almost without equal. Of course, it may only be a matter of time before the secret of Northwest Ireland gets out, thanks to the new St. Patrick's links designed by Tom Doak, as well as the highly acclaimed redesign of Nairn and Portneuf by Gil Hance. If you'd like to get ahead of the crowd, our suggestion is to begin the planning process for your 2022 golf trip sooner rather than later. Each of these destinations will deliver an outstanding experience, and after weathering over a year with no overseas visitors, they will all, without question, be delighted to have you.